And welcome to Tech Tuesday. This week's sponsor is Torrey Nissan. Joining us is General Manager Bob Bailey. As always, Bob, it's good to talk to you.
Got to be a Tuesday morning.
It does. You know what's funny is when you start thinking about your first car. And so your first car was?
65 Plymouth Valiant with push-button transmission.
I remember those.
That was beige.
Was it? Did it work?
Okay.
Those were so weird.
It was amazing. You push the button. They haven't done anything like it since.
Because it was such a success. Yeah, mine was a Corvair, the engine in the back. My dad got it for me, got it painted. Paint wasn't cured. Had some friends over, they sat on it, and they left a little imprint. So
it's like signatures.
It was a signature. So people buying their first car, buying that first car is a huge experience and nerve-wracking. Because you go in, it's like you're going to the doctor. You're intimidated.
Well, you know it is, and it's not only the first car, it's the fifth car, it's the sixth car, it's the seventh car, because everybody has this natural fear, am I going to make the right decision? Am I going to pay too much?
Right.
Are they going to take advantage of me? Am I going to like these people? I mean, there's so much emotion that goes into buying a car. It's like, you know, what do you do? And I get it. I understand. I feel sorry sometimes for people coming in because they're so afraid of doing something wrong, and it's our job to make sure that we ask the questions and get the answers that they need to make sure that they don't do anything wrong. They get the car that's going to fit their needs, they get the car that's going to fit their lifestyle, and they get the car that's going to fit their budget.
Yeah. I think you've got a little video for us.
A minute.
All right, let's take it.
You know, some of the things people always ask me, says, you know, when I get ready to buy a car, I'm scared to death. I don't know what's good, I don't know what's bad. What do I really need to know when I get ready to buy a car? The things that I always tell people is, hey, know what car you're going to buy. Be prepared. Don't be afraid to go into the dealer to drive the car. You're going to be with this car for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Prices are out there. You can go on the internet. You know what's a good deal. You know what's a bad deal. And just like anything else, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. The other things that people come to me and talk about is interest. What about my interest? Well, you know, interest is based off your credit. When you go to the dealer and they start with the back and forth, back and forth, that's never to your advantage. The manager is the guy that says yes or no, so that's kind of who you want to be talking to. Make sure that you go over that car and you know how everything works. The delivery process, when you take delivery of a new car, should be about an hour to make sure you get your phone paired, you get your music paired, you know how to work everything. And don't be afraid to go back to the dealer.
I think that's an excellent point because you want to feel comfortable enough to go back. If you don't feel comfortable enough to go back, I think there's something wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, one of the things that I do at my dealerships and always have, I won't hire somebody that I would not invite to my house. And
Great idea.
You know, and if they're good people, they're going to do the right thing. You don't have to feel like you're going into a place where you got to fear for your life, you got to fear for your wallet. You know. That's
a good point. The fun thing, I love to negotiate. I think it's kind of fun to do. But when the salesperson says, oh, I'm going to have to check with the manager on this.
Yeah. and that's going to happen.
I know. But don't you think sometimes, you know, at some places they go and they're just killing time before they go out and they say, oh, I couldn't possibly give it to you at this price.
Yeah. No, it really kind of doesn't work that way. There's so many moving parts to a car deal. You've got the financing. You know, we work with 37 different banks.
Whoa.
So depending on where you're at in the credit spectrum, which bank is going to give you the lowest interest rate, which bank is going to work for what we need at the time. And then making sure we got the right product for you. There's a lot that goes into it. The thing that makes me crazy is what you're talking about, that back and forth.
Yeah.
My managers and even myself, if I'm available, not real busy, I'm going to go out there and me and you are going to go over the numbers together.
All right.
So the guys get off the desk and go out and talk to people.
That's right.
You beat me last time.
You mentioned your first car is?
A 65 Plymouth Valiant.
All right, let's go back in time. This is what they looked like. Isn't that crazy? Wow, there's a lot of metal in that, isn't there?
Oh, it was huge.
Oh, but kind of fun. But I think it was just really awkward with the push button thing.
Well, there's a funny story on that. I got it, but it was my grandmother's car. and she got pulled over by the police one time. And to put it in park, you had to flip the lever up. She didn't flip the lever up. It was a motorcycle cop. She takes her foot off the brake, rolls back over his bike.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, then she got more than a ticket.
Yeah, she's still spanking.
When does she get out?
Yes, next year.
Okay, good. Bob, thank you.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
It's always fun. Oh, can we talk about paint at some time?
Yes, we're going to do
Please?
paint.
Okay. I think it's really
We have
important.
this paint thing. We're going
I
to
do have
paint.
this paint thing. Okay. All right. We'll take a break. And we'll be
Here's your
right back.
Corvair.
Oh, there's my Corvair.